and welcome. What a delight. Such a pleasure to see you here. I'm Lori Gilbert. I'm a local broadcaster here in Elko. I'm so proud to say I don't think I've ever missed a gathering from the very beginning, so thank you. My husband, John Patrick Rice, is also joining me tonight, and this is our sending show. This is the show that we like to send you off with all the goodwill in your heart so that you tell your friends and you come back, and that eventually we're going to have to build a new convention center because we'll have even double the crowd. This is terrific tonight, so thank you. So, thank you. So just a few friendly reminders. Absolutely no videotaping, so you'll have to put away your cell phones too. Make sure those cell phones are turned off, please, in the silence mode so they don't disturb your neighbor. And we're going to be sending you off, of course, with a terrific show with Riders in the Sky. John, did you want to, I should probably let you say a couple of words too, because he has come out here. He's not just my eye candy, but he is pretty terrific. So.
And I am eye candy. I've also lost my chance to wear sequins today, but I just want to welcome everyone to Elko. I'm also on the Elko City Council, and this is a terrific event and a terrific time of year for all of us in Elko, and we're very happy to see you all. And actually, we did double the size of the convention center a year or two ago, but we can do it again. So welcome to the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering.
Absolutely. Tonight's sponsor is Newmont. Newmont Mining, good as gold in our communities. Thank you, Newmont. We so appreciate you. So without further ado, let us welcome Bridget Reedy to the stage. She is our sweetheart and our darling. She has been singing here at every gathering since she was 2 years old, and her first Yodel happened publicly, I understand, there at the Pioneer Saloon. And she has a brand new album out I know she's excited to tell you about. But what she seems most proud of, we were talking about backstage, her little brother. So Bridget, I'm so excited. Thank you. And thank you all again. Welcome, and thank you so much. Ongi Yatori El Cora, as we celebrate the Basque, the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering. Thank you.
Goodbye, up the river and back again. Goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I love her. Goodbye, Liza Jane. Block on my boots and make them shine. Goodbye, goodbye. Block on my boots and make them shine. Goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I love her. Goodbye, Liza Jane. Chicken and he flew upstairs, goodbye, goodbye. Up, up, chicken and he flew upstairs, goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, how I love her, ain't that a shame? Oh, how I love her, goodbye, Liza Jane. Oh, well, man, this is such an honor to be part of this opening for Riders in the Sky. You will not find a better bunch of musicians in the whole world. They are truly my heroes and have inspired generations. And it means a lot to both of us that we get to be a part of it. So we're having fun doing our Western swing and swing repertoire tonight. We're going to do an older song. This is Sweet Maggie. Sweet Maggie, sweet Maggie, where you been so long? Sweet Maggie, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone. I met sweet Maggie far across the sea. I met sweet Maggie far across the sea. She won't write me no letter, she won't talk to me. Sweet Maggie, where'd you stay last night? Sweet Maggie, where'd you stay last night? Woke up this morning, the sun was shining bright. Sweet Maggie, what you gonna do? Sweet Maggie, what you gonna do? Just a little more loving, let your heart ring true. Sweet Maggie, where you been so long? Sweet Maggie, where you been so long? Ain't had no loving since you've been gone. Ain't had no loving since you've been gone. Johnny guitar. Well, I'm really happy to have my little brother Johnny Guitar Reedy with me this year. He's only 12 years old. He has very efficiently closed the height gap between us, though. I am 5 years older than him, and my boots cannot get any taller. So we live all together in a really teeny little bunkhouse that we all sleep in one room, all four of us and the dog. And we get along really well. We're a really close family, but you can get a little stir-crazy occasionally. And this is a song that I really love. This is Papa's on the Housetop. Mom made Papa be quiet as a mouse. Papa climbed up on the top of the house. Made a lot of whooping, made a lot of noise. Stood up and cheered with the rest of the boys. Baby's in the cradle, brothers on the town. Sisters in the parlor trying on a gown. Mama's in the kitchen messing all around. Papa's on the housetop, won't come down. The blues they come. Nobody knows where the blues comes from. The blues they go, whoa, everybody's happy when the old blues goes. Baby's in the cradle, brothers on the town. Sisters in the parlor trying on a gown. Mom's in the kitchen messing all around. Papa's on the housetop, won't come down. my chicken down the yard. She picked up a rock and she hit it hard, killed it dead. Now the chicken's in the gravy and the gravy's on the bread. Baby's on the cradle, brother's on the town, sister's in the parlor trying on a gown. Mom's in the kitchen messing all around, Papa's on the housetop, won't come down. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. The blues gonna leave you by and by. Papa came in out the cold, put the baby in the cradle and the blues out the door. Baby's in the cradle, brother's on the town, sister's in the parlor trying on a gown. Mom's in the kitchen messing all around, Papa's on the housetop, won't come down. Well, speaking of chickens, this song is, we just recently heard this song. We've been listening to a lot of great music. Technology may be sort of a mixed bag, but we've been listening to a lot of great music on iTunes lately. And this is a really old, cool song that's Who Broke the Lock on the Henhouse Door? I rode up to the farmer's gate. I blowed my horn both soon and late, but the farmer's dog, he wouldn't bark no bite. Well, the son of a gun, he could read and write. Now, who broke that lock?
I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? Now I went into the henhouse on my knees. I thought I heard old Bruno sneeze, but it was just no rooster saying his prayers and telling his love to the hens upstairs. Now, who broke that lock?
Well, I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? Now the turkey's playing 7-Up on the pumpkin vine. The hens is drinking homebrew, the rooster's drinking wine. And away down yonder, you see a bluff where the geese is chewing tobacco and the ducks dip snuff. Now, who broke that lock?
Well, I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? Said the barnyard hen to the barnyard rooster, somehow you don't seem to hear as well as you used to. Said the rooster to the hen, that may be true, but I'd rather be deaf than dumb like you. Now, who broke that lock?
Well, I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? Said the barnyard rooster to the barnyard hen, you told me a story and I'll tell you when. You said that I was your only beau, but when I asked who broke the lock, you said, I don't know. So who broke that lock?
I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? There was a hen and a rooster living way out west. Said the hen to the rooster, I love you best. Said the rooster to the hen, I know you're telling me a lie, 'cause I done got you flirting with no Shanghai. Now, who broke that lock?
Well, I don't know.
Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? I'll find out before I go. Who broke the lock on the henhouse door? Your kisses too, I never knew what they could do. I can't believe you're in love with me. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. I can't believe you're in love with me. I've always placed you far above me. I just can't imagine that you love me. And after all is said and done, to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe you're in love with me. Your kisses too, I never knew what they could do. I can't believe you're in love with me. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. I can't believe you're in love with me. I've always placed you far above me. I just can't imagine that you love me. And after all is said and done, to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe you're in love with me. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. Driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll kill your red rooster when she comes. She'll kill your red rooster when she comes. She'll kill your red rooster. She'll kill your red rooster. Kill your red rooster when she comes. She'll have to stay in Elko when she comes. She'll have to visit Elko when she comes. She'll have to stay in Elko. She'll have to stay in Elko. Have to stay in Elko when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. So many years ago now, I was probably about 5, I got to join Corps Blunt. I know that's not many years for a lot of people, but for me, that's a great portion of my life.
My whole life.
But I got to...
I'd say that's a pretty long time in my book.
I got to, when they still did stuff up at the high school there, I went up with Corps Blunt because I knew one of his songs, and it was one of my favorites, is always keep an edge on your knife. Never put your hat on the bed, son, never put your hat on the bed. Cause if your hat's on the bed, you might wake up dead, so don't you never put your hat on the bed. But if you do, my shirt's upside down, son, if you do, my shirt's upside down. Cause if there's any doubt, it keeps the luck from running out, so if you do, my shirt's upside down. Never throw a match when it's dry, son, never throw a match when it's dry. Don't you never throw a match, cause the grass might catch and burn 3 counties when it's dry. And always keep an edge on your knife, son, always keep an edge on your knife. Cause a good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the vague uncertainties of life. Yes, a good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the uncertain vagaries of life. But I never could sharpen no knife like the one who gave the advice. Yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo. Never sell the old 22, boy, never sell the old 22. Cause the old 22 shot a go for or two, so don't you never sell the old 22. But aim it to the left a little low, son, aim it to the left a little low. Cause the old iron sight fires high to the right, so aim it to the left a little low. And always tip the glass when you pour, son, always tip the glass when you pour. Cause if you don't tip the glass, then the foam becomes fast and runs from the table to the floor. And always keep an edge on your knife, son, always keep an edge on your knife. Cause a good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the big uncertainties of life. Yes, a good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the uncertain vagaries of life. But I never could sharpen no knife like the one who gave the advice. Yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo. Well, always put your horse away dry, son, always put your horse away dry. Cause a hot, wet horse ain't healthy, of course, so always put your horse away dry. And be sure to thaw the bit when it's cold, son, be sure to thaw the bit when it's cold. Cause if you don't thaw the bit, then the pony's tongue sticks to the frozen metal bridle when it's cold. And never judge a man by his clothes, son, never judge a man by his clothes. You got to look through the dirt and Lord judge him by his words, so don't you never judge a man by his clothes. And always keep an edge on your knife, son, always keep an edge on your knife. Cause good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the vague uncertainties of life. Yes, good sharp edge is a man's best edge against the vague uncertainties of life. But I never could sharpen no knife like the one who gave the advice. Yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo. No, I never could sharpen no blade quite the way he said. Yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo, yodel-a-doo. Thank you so much. Well, this next one is not technically a cowboy song or really a western swing song. It's kind of a gypsy jazz tune, but you know what? It could be a cowboy song. And it's so much fun, and I sure like to end my set with it.
and Johnny Guitar Reedy. One more time, please. Something else? Give us another one.
Oh, that's just great. That's why we come to the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering here in Elko. It's all about the talent of the future and the youth. Thank you for your love and enthusiasm. Wow, what a great way to send you guys into our next act. Of course, John Patrick Rice, tell them about Riders in the Sky.
First of all, if you don't know where your children are, it's like 8:35. You better hope they're playing Western Swing at the National Cowboy Poetry Gathering. Wow. Bridget and Johnny Guitar Reed. Wow.
Yeah.
So, everything we're supposed to know, we should have learned in kindergarten. And everything that we might want to know, we learned from cowboy poets. But everything that we really need to know, we can learn from Riders in the Sky. So once again, we have to thank our sponsors, Newmont Mining, for their sponsorship of tonight's final concert. But boys and girls and buckaroos and buckarettes, here they are for the 7,219th appearance of their legendary career. Multi-Grammy Award winners, members of the Grand Ole Opry, and America's favorite cowboys, Riders in the Sky.
Listen to that. My, oh my. Yes, sir. Shh. All right.
1, 2, 3.
I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high, high. I wanna hear the sound of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear the coyotes cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kick him in the side, make him show his step and pride, back on those Texas plains.
Somehow it seems way back in my dreams, back where I belong.
I'm just an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, back where I was born.
Oh, these city ways and these city lights are driving me insane. I wanna be alone, I wanna be back home.
Where?
Back on those Texas plains. Well, mighty fine and a great big western howdy, it's Riders in the Sky, America's favorite cowboys. Bring you the best in western music, live and direct from the Elko Convention Center. So don't touch that dial, saddle pals, it wouldn't be the cowboy way.
I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high. I wanna hear the sound of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear the coyotes cry. I wanna feel my sandals, between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kill him in the side, making sure I step right back on those Texas plains, back on those Texas plains.
Thank you, mighty fine and a great big Western howdy, and here we are celebrating our 40 years on the trail, 40 years with Riders in the Sky, started November 11th, 1977.
Boy, we tired.
Oh, aren't we though? Well, I have to say first, we have some good news and some bad news, and the bad news first is, of course, you're not seeing Too Slim up here because his lovely wife, Roberta, who he married here 27 years ago yesterday, lost her battle with cancer last Friday. So he is staying home with the kids and the family and making those preparations. The good news is we have a wonderful guy, a wonderful friend, a wonderful musician. He's just spent the last 12 years with the Sons of the Pioneers, so he knows a little bit about Western music. This is Mark Abbott.
Yeah.
I'm Ranger Doug. I guess that you may know that or may not. Over here to my right is a gentleman who is starring in a forthcoming motion picture, Oh Brother, Where Am I? That's Woody Paul, the king of the cowboy fiddlers.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Elko. Thank you. So keep your seats. That's okay.
Let's face it, these are contentious political times. But we have the man with the perfect instrument for these times because he plays both ends against the middle. That's Joey, the Cow Polka King.
Thank you, my constituents.
Well, I thought for Elko we'd do something really dramatic this year for celebrating 40 years together. I thought we'd learn a new yodel.
Whoa.
I know, once in a decade.
Wow.
Here it comes.
1, 2, 3.
It came rolling down the mountain from above. A little bit of laughter, a little bit of love. It fits a cowboy tune like hand in glove. A happy little thing they call a yodel. Ole, 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 dee, yodel, yodel, oh, dee, yodel, yodel, oh, dee. Yodel, 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 dee, yodel, yodel, oh, dee, yodel, dee. Now I've been around the world a time or two. I've seen some wondrous things that folks can do, but there's nothing like a yodel. Make you smile, a happy little yodel. Ole, 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 dee, ole, ole, dee, yodel, yodel, oh, dee. Hey, ole, 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 dee.
Wow.
That's almost impossible. It's such a high note.
That is mighty high.
It might be
Ain't
high.
logical for a man to sing it, if you ask me.
No, it's not.
Well, I guess it's not, but if this is the logical world, men would ride the side saddle.
like you blowed out the microphone there, Ranger.
I
doesn't
guess
it?
so. Yeah. Just a little too much rhythm guitar. Okay. Yes, indeed. We have a limited repertoire, of course, of stuff we can do, but we have some stuff from our brand new album, which is available at the gift shop, which is called 40 Years the Cowboy Way.
It's a very appropriate title for
It
our
is.
40th
It is
anniversary.
indeed. You know, you think about a 40-year career. You start out as the hot young things, then there's the forgotten middle years. Finally, you become the living legends, and here we are now at the see 'em while you still can period. Good thing we're still having fun. Let's do one from the new record called Press Along to the Big Corral.
That ugly brute from the cattle chute.
Press along to the big corral.
He should be branded on the snoot.
Press along to the big corral.
Press along.
Press along, cowboy. Press along with the cowboy yell.
Press along.
Press along with a loud big noise. Press along to the big corral. The chuck we get ain't fit to eat. Press along to the big corral. There's rocks in the beans and sand in the meat. Press along to the big corral.
Press along.
Press along, cowboy. Press along with a cowboy yell.
Press along.
Press along with a loud big noise. Press along to the big corral.
Well, early in the morning, about 4:30.
Press along to the big corral.
You can hear him open his face and roar.
Press along to the big corral.
Press along.
Press along, cowboy. Press along with a cowboy yell.
Press along.
Press along with a loud big noise. Press along to the big corral.
Press along.
Press along, cowboy. Press along with a cowboy yell.
Press along.
Press along with a loud big noise. Press along to the big corral. Thank you. I've been asked so many times since I've been here this week, what was the first introduction you had to Western music? And I remember being a little kid in the days before TV, or not kneeling, but laying down in front of the radio and hearing a song come on about a prospector and a mule and the desert and a mirage. And it's the first song I ever remember hearing about the West.
Water, water, cool, clear water.
All day I've faced the barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water,
Water,
Old Dan and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water.
water,
Clear
water,
water.
cool, clear water.
The nights are cool and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water.
Water.
Water,
But with the dawn I'll waken, yawn, and carry on to water.
water,
Clear
water,
water.
cool, clear water.
Keep a moving down, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning
Sand with water.
Water, water,
And can you see that big green tree where the water's running free? And it's waiting there for me and you. Water.
water,
Clear
water,
water.
cool, clear water.
meadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water, cool water, water. And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water, cool water, clear water, water,
clear water. Dan's feet are sore, he's yearning for just one thing more than water.
Diet Pepsi.
cool water,
Water.
Like me, I guess he'd like to rest where there's no quest for water. Cool
Water.
clear
Water.
water.
Clear water.
Keep a moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man.
And he spreads the burning sand
with water.
Water. Water.
Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free? And it's waiting there for me and you. Water, cool water, clear
Water.
water,
Clear water.
cool, clear.
Water.
Water.
Water. Thank you. A couple years ago, we made a wonderful trip in our memory book. We traveled out to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where Woody Paul was inducted into the National Fiddler Hall of Fame. Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful, folks?
It
You
was
know, we
great.
were there. I mean, we saw Woody up on stage with all of his big heroes, you know, his great fiddler heroes, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow. And, you know, they inducted him into the living category, which really surprised us.
Cool, yeah. Of course, that's the one you want to be in if you have the choice. Woody Paul, why don't you play some old-time fiddle tunes for these folks?
I believe I will, Ranger Duck. Let's start it off with the chicken reel and then go into the golden slippers and something else after that. We'll figure it out when we get there. Here we go.
Maybe, I guess we will. This is going to happen more and more frequently. National Fiddler Hall of Fame.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. That was a lot better than it sounded, I'll tell you that.
Every day along about evening, when the sunlight's beginning to fail, I ride through the slumbering shadows along the Navajo Trail. And when it's nighttime and crickets are calling and the coyote is making his wail, I dream by a smoldering fire along the Navajo Trail. I love to lie and listen to the music while the wind is strumming a sagebrush guitar. And over yonder hill the moon is climbing. It always finds me wishing on a star. Well, what do you know? It's morning already. Another dawning, so silvery pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail. Love to lie and listen to the music while the wind is strumming a sagebrush guitar. And over yonder hill the moon is climbing. It always finds me wishing on a star. Well, what do you know? It's morning already. Another dawning, so silvery pale. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail. It's time to climb into my saddle and ride the Navajo Trail. Thank you. That was the title song of a Roy Rogers Western of many years ago. Title song of a Roy Rogers film, I should say, yes. And about 1945, Roy Rogers recorded one of his most popular songs and filmed one of his most popular movies, and we're going to get Woody Paul to sing that title song for you. I know. Wake up. Ready?
Wildcat Kelly looking mighty pale, standing by the sheriff's side. And when the sheriff said, I'm sending you to jail, Wildcat hung his head and cried, oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in, let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in, I wanna be by myself in the evening breeze, listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in, just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. I can't look at hovels and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, no, no. Don't fence me in, never in Elko. Don't fence me in. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you. We're having a little conference over there.
We call them at the line of scrimmage every so often while we're without Slim here, but Joey has picked out his tune to be a tune that he and Woody put together some time ago called Burnin' Moonlight.
1, 2, 3. He's got his fiddle, got his bow. I got my squeeze box set to go. Let's put on a cowboy show. We're burning moonlight. A desert stage is all we need. Some cactus and some tumbleweed. A swinging, swaying, trusty steed. We're burning moonlight. At the end of every day, folks come round to hear us play. Hot licks keep the blues away. Fiddles, keys, and moonlight. Add some bass and arch guitar. Syncopate those 16 bars. Topped off with an evening star. We're burning moonlight. We're burning moonlight. We're burning moonlight. Of every day, folks come round to hear us play. Hot licks keep the blues away. Fiddles, keys, and moonlight. Add some bass and arch guitar. This is 16 syncopated bars. Topped off with an evening star. We're burning moonlight. We're burning moonlight.
Oh, man. It's been a kind of an exhausting week for us, but I guess it's been most exhausting for Mark because he drove up all the way here from Texas and he had a little problem coming on up here.
I did. When I first got the call from Doug to come and join these fellas, all I had was my ranch truck because my other vehicles were down. So my ex-girlfriend and I went car shopping. You notice I call my girlfriend my ex. I noticed that. We got to the car lot and found a vehicle we thought would suit us. This pushy old car salesman comes running out across the parking lot. I thought he was going to fall down on himself trying to get to us. And he runs up to us and he says, "Sir, what would it take to get you into this vehicle today?" course, my ex-girlfriend now, she pipes right up and says, well, you might grease the door frame and throw a Twinkie on the dash. That ain't funny. So at any rate, that got me to thinking I am a little bit on the not too slim side. So I came up with an item that is for sale out in the mercantile that I thought would help a bunch of people out, including myself. It's a nutrition and workout DVD. That's equally not as funny. It features me singing and dancing to all my favorite songs like I Miss You, But My Aim Is Getting Better. I'm so miserable without you, it's almost like you're here. My favorite, which I'm doing a Sammy Davis Jr. tap dance number to. It sounds like a grapefruit-sized hailstorm. It's called Meet Me at the Rock Pile, Honey. I'm a little boulder over there. I don't write them, I just recite them. So.
Thank you, Mark Abbott. Here's another one from the new album, an old Irish folk song that the Cowboys sang years ago on the plains called Molly Darlin'. Won't you tell me, Molly darling, that you love none else but me? For I love you, Molly darling. You are all the world to me. Oh, tell me, darling, that you love me. Put your little hand in mine. Take my heart, sweet Molly darling. Say that you will give me thine. Stars are smiling, Molly darling, 'neath the mystic veil of night. They seem laughing, Molly darling, while fair Luna sheds her light, and no one listens but the flowers as they hang their heads in shame. They are modest, Molly darling. Every time I speak your name, Molly, sweetest, fairest, dearest. Look up, darling, tell me this. Do you love me, Molly, darling? Let your answer be a kiss. Thank you so much.
Not a dry seat in the house, Ranger Doug.
You know, it hasn't been too awfully many years ago that the wonderful people at Pixar Motion Pictures called us up and asked us to sing a song called Woody's Roundup in the movie Toy Story 2. That was a pretty big deal for us, thank you. Led to a couple of albums on the Walt Disney label, and both those albums were nominated for Grammy Awards, and both of them won Grammys. Yeah.
2 Grammys, folks.
Yep.
First cowboy band ever to win a Grammy.
That's very true. And as Too Slim likes to point out, that's exactly 2 more than Katy Perry has.
She had a lot of other stuff that we don't have.
Oh, that's for sure. Anyway, we've got a very short medley of a couple of tunes from that first Grammy Award-winning album for you.
3, 4.
Woody's Roundup, right here every day. Woody's Roundup, come on, it's time to play. There's Jessie the yodeling cowgirl, yodelay, yodel, yodelay, oh, he's Woody's horse.
He's a smart one.
Pete the old prospector, and Woody the man himself, of course. It's time for Woody's Roundup. He's the very best, he's the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the wild, wild west. She was born in Oklahoma, in the rolling Osage Hills, and she rode her pinto pony at full gallop for her thrills. Her yodeling swept the country, an epidemic that all caught us. Now everybody knows her as the epiglottis goddess.
They call her Jessie,
the yodeling cowgirl, as dainty as a fairy, princess of the prairie. Yes, she's Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. She rides along and yodels a song from dawn till dusk till dawn. Cause she's Jessie, the yodeling cowgirl. Ole, 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 yodel, yodel, Thank you so much. We've been in this business a pretty good long time, as I've mentioned earlier, and we've come to realize that this is just about the time of the show, and so many of you are out there right now saying to yourselves, I wonder where I could possibly obtain Grammy Award-winning music by Riders in the Sky tonight for myself, my children, or grandchildren. Well, the answer is in the company store here at the Western Folklife Center, or right in the other room, and we'll be around to sign autographs and such. I know many of the superstar entertainers who appear here from year to year. When the show is over, they simply slide off stage and into the waiting hot tub with Meg. Well, we feel that would be the easy way, but it wouldn't be the cowboy way. So we'll be around, say hello, and visit with you through the course of the evening, and then we're heading out bright and early in the morning. I had a special thought backstage how nice it might be if we got Bridget out here to do a tune with us.
Oh,
would you guys like to see that? And if Guitar Johnny wants to come too, well, that's fine with me.
Because you know, Ranger Doug, that's the future of our music, isn't it?
Darn right, right there. There she is.
He needs his guitar.
He's getting his guitar.
Getting his guitar? You're supposed to have it in your hands at all moments.
So, Bridget, you've got a Woody Paul in your group too, don't you? All right, now you're talking.
Roly-poly.
You betcha.
two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Roly-poly, eating corn and taters, hungry every minute of the day. Roly-poly, gnawed on a biscuit, long as he can chew it, it's okay. We can eat an apple pie, never eat a bad night. He likes anything from soup to hay. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, bet he's gonna be a man someday. Eat scrambled eggs for breakfast, bread and jelly 20 times a day. Roly-poly eats a hearty dinner, it takes lots of strength to run and play. Pulls up the weeds and he does the chores, and he runs for the west to all the stores. He works up an appetite that way. Roly-poly, daddy's little fatty, I bet he's gonna be a man someday. Well, I bet he's gonna be a man someday.
Bridget and Johnny, well, isn't that fun? Thanks, guys.
Wow.
Well, let's slow things down and do Woody Paul's masterpiece. We've had so many requests for The Arms of My Love.
Silver moon sailing high across the wide prairie sky, lead me home to the arms of my love. Why did I ever go chasing cattle and rainbows far away from the arms of my love. She
Wait by the firelight, cry through the long night.
Does she dream of the cowboy who rode through her heart? Dusty trail, lead me on, and I'll never roam
Evermore from the arms of my love.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. That little tune popped out right up here at the Cowboy Poetry Gathering so many years ago. I can't remember exactly how many.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad I can't.
Well, we have a new feature of the Riders in the Sky shows for our 40th anniversary tour, and that is Joey's Accordion Corner.
Thank you, Ranger Doug. It's wonderful to have the folks here on our Champagne Music Show. Thank you, boys. But seriously, this is Joey's Accordion Corner, my favorite portion of the show, where I try to convince each and every one of you to love the accordion and perhaps even buy one and take it home with you. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You could be the life of the party just like Too Slim is. You know, it could be so great. But I plan on dazzling you with this song, and we're going to do a song called Cowgirl Be Good. I just want to give you that hint there, Ranger Doug and Woody Paul. It's a very good one. It's called Cowgirl Be Good, but I'm going to start off with a big flourish with my lightning fingers and try to dazzle you into perhaps, as I said, loving this much maligned instrument. So here it is, folks, especially for Yuns. Yuns. I ran out of keys. Try that one more time. Okay, enough of that stuff. Here comes the song. 1, 2, 1. Cowgirl Be Good.
Woody Paul, king of the cowboy fiddlers.
I got one.
Joey, the cow polka king.
That's Mark Abbott on the bunkhouse bass and Ranger Doug on the Gibson guitar. Play it, boys. Good, Mark. Nice hand for the champagne music makers. And now, Bobby and Sissy.
Well, as my yodeling hero Elton Britt used to say, give me a pinto pal. Give me a pinto pal, give me a guitar, and the western moon with its beams. Give me a certain cowgirl, bright as a star, sweetest one in all my dreams. Give me a trail that's filled with flowers and birds, where the mountains meet the sky. Give me a pinto pal and a yodel, let me live there till I die. Yodel, 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 Give me a pinto pal and give me a gown with a western gleam in her eye. Give me the sage in bloom and plenty of room and a million stars up in the sky. Give me a trail that's known to us all alone, and we'll watch the world go by. Give me a pinto pal and a yodel, live there till I die. Yodel, yodel,
was a really high jump, Ranger Doug. It's not logical if a guy jumps that high.
No, we already did that jump. Okay. How about that real pretty song from the new Roy Rogers album, The Lights of Old Santa Fe. See that purple mountain and that lonely old pine tree. Still a little out of breath there. Well, I'm a-headin' for that mountain, for that's the way back home for me. In the dark, see the shadows fall when the night seems to cover all. In the hills you'll see them shine, see the lights of old Santa Fe. Evening breeze blows the leaves around, while the brook lends a gentle sound, and this cowboy's heart is pining for the lights of old Santa Fe. And maybe when the roundup's over and I find I'm fancy free, there's a chance I'll be in clover if a certain miss is waiting there for me. Hit the trail, time for us to part, to the place where I left my heart, and I'll find my silver lining in the lights of old Santa Fe. Hit the trail, time for us to part, to the place where I left my heart, and I'll find my silver lining in the lights of old Santa Fe. Well, this is a song that Slim usually closes the show out with, but I've had to relearn the lyrics after having let him sing it for 40 years. Yeah. Fine cowboy ghost story that gave the band its name way back in 1977. The old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day, and on the ridge he rested as he rode along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows they saw a-plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, a ghost herd in the sky. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breaths he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, sky. Their faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're trying hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet. No, they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear their cry. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. The riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell or riding on a range, then cowboy, change your ways today, oh, with us you will ride. Trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh. Ghost riders in the sky. Joey, the Cow Polka King.
Thank you, Elko.
Woody Paul, King of the Cowboy Fiddlers.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so very much.
Marvelous Mark Abbott.
And the idol of American youth, Ranger Doug.
A big hand to your crew running the sound and the lights and all the volunteers who make this thing go. Thank you. It's great to be back. We'll see you on down the trail.
Riders in the Sky, you ready for one more song? Riders in the Sky, everybody.
It's
Yes,
the cowboy
sir.
way. Yeah. Oh, good. Come on, you can. Yeah, what do you? Yeah, come on.
Happy trails to you
Everybody sing with us, come on.
until we meet again.
That's okay, I was just kidding. That's okay.
Trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you until we meet again.
Just sing along. He was just kidding when he said not to sing along.
To you, keep smiling until then.
Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
And happy trails to you till we meet.
Remember, friends, never take a sleeping pill and a laxative at the same time.
Listen, folks, don't worry if you do. It just means you'll sleep like a baby.
Always drink upstream from the herd.